Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, John Swinney went off to Malawi and Zambia on a little holiday. He's not calling it a holiday, he's calling it a working trip as he cosplays at being the head of state. He's not the head of state, he's not there in any sort of international capacity because Holyrood does not have that agreement. They've got no diplomatic standing. He's not the head of state, anything like that. But he felt it's important that he pretends like he's one. So him and 10 of his staff went over and blew £4,000, on a little African holiday for them all because, it's nice, just fancy a little break. Let's go to Mali and Zimbabwe and pretend that we're important. Ironically, part of the trip was concentrating on Malawi's dentistry, which is odd considering that nobody in Scotland can see a dentist. Isn't that weird? Now, though, Mr. Swinney has been told he's out of touch. He is not in a position to do this. He's not a national leader. He is, at best, a district council leader. And Stephen Kerr, the Tory Employment and Investment Shadow Minister, said that if he had any shame, he'd pay for the trip himself. After all, why should the taxpayer pay for him and his officials to go on a trip when they don't have the competency to do it? Foreign matters are, reserved to Westminster. So all it is a vanity trip trying to big himself up and look important on the world stage, even though he's not. Nobody knows who he is, and when he loses badly, and eventually will be, exchanged for the next Johnny Come Lately, probably the Saturday girl, Mary McAllen. She'll also pretend to be. Oh, look at me! I've got to go important places too. Pretend to be head of state. They've got to be informed that they're not the head of state, and that the taxpayer will not be paying for this trip. Now, if the Scotland minister had anything about him, he would say that too. He'd say, no, we're not authorising that. You have to pay that yourself, Mr. Swinney. And then watch his face drop, because he doesn't know what to do then, does he? Because he'll have been humiliated. And that's what we've got to do. We've got to start humiliating him. They can deal with anything you throw at them, but they can't face being laughed at or humiliated. Now, he said that gender inequality, he said, was one of the greatest human rights challenges globally. Doesn't work in Scotland. In fact, there is gender inequality in Scotland. Women are second-class citizens. So it's ironic he starts banging on about that. And he's going on about all these things and he's pretending. Why? He has no standing. And all these people just going, oh, yes, it's a Betty Doo-dah, zip. And laughing at as he walks off. Who is that strange Scotsman, they're saying? Don't know. Let's get back to work. What were we doing? Oh, I don't know. Who cares? But that's where he is. He's delusional. These people, they get and become First Minister of Scotland. Remind him, it's not a government, it's an administration. It's an assembly. It's a town council. That's all it is. A talking shop for failed politicians. I really do think it's time these assemblies were gone, taken away. Think of the money you'd save. Think of all the arseholes who'd have to be put out to tender, see if they can get a job elsewhere. Question this, none of them could. Let me know what you think. Thanks very much. Bye.